what's up, y'all? We back again, L.
We back, dog. We
good
back.
To see you.
Always good to see you, my man.
It's been 2 weeks without you, man. Good to see you. It's football season, y'all. It's football season. And it's Friday. So let's have some fun. You ready?
Hey, I'm always
Croc,
ready.
you ready, Croc? Croc, we need you to be ready, too.
There's a lot going on.
Guys, welcome to the Gridiron Grudge Football Podcast. Whether you guys are here online whether you guys are here on location at Twin Peaks with us, or whether you guys are online out there, let's get ready for some football. We need you guys to get real comfortable, and I mean real comfortable. If you're at home, take off your shoes. If you're here at Twin Peaks, get you some food, get you some drinks, and we're getting ready to talk everything Gridiron Grudge football. And if you're asking what's Gridiron Grudge, the podcast is about, I can tell you what it's not about, LT. We ain't about pop culture. We're not about politics. We're not about religion. We're not about music. All we're about on this podcast is football, high school football, Hurricane football, Gator football, Seminole football, Dolphin football. That's what we do here on the Gridiron Grudge Podcast. But before we get started, guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention the people and the brands that make this possible for us here on a Friday basis. We want to give a big shout out to Twin Peaks, the manager here, Gavin, and his staff. Thank you guys for allowing us in your fine establishment to put on this show. We want to thank the official bank of the Miami Dolphins, Emirates Bank, my man Orly Garcia. We want to thank the Crockett Foundation, my man Henry Crockett, always giving back to the youth of South Florida. We want to thank Caneswear, your people, apparel and paraphernalia locations all over the state. We want to thank Next Guest Transportation, my man Mike Jones. We want to thank my man Larry Bluestein for the Bluestein report. He's giving us the players of the week, the games of the week, each and every week. We appreciate that, Larry. And we want to give a big shout out to my man Travis Daniels for blessing us with his Just Birdie golf apparel brand. So without further ado, we're going to introduce the staff. And being that I'm talking first, LT, I'm going to go right in, right now. Louis Oliver, University of Florida football great, Miami Dolphin football great. But those aren't my words. They're the words of the organizations that I play for. Let's hit it, L.
All right, Lamar Thomas, LT36, as some people call me. University of Miami great. Yes, I was. I was damn good. Boy, I broke Michael Irvin's record. That's all I wanted.
That was a
2
hell of a
national
feat.
championships, basketball and track star, Big East high jump champion. Boy, I did the thing up. Then went on to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm sorry, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Drafted in the 3rd round. And then I was traded to the Miami Dolphins. Fins up, baby.
Yes, sir.
And had a great time playing with I playing with you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I played alongside of you, JB, and most importantly, Dan Marino.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I wish I'd have got Coach Shula, but I had old Jimmy Johnson, but, that's how it is. But that is me.
Peppermint Patty. That's what I call him, Peppermint
And
Patty.
then that old Wani. But that is me on to old Henry.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this old Henry Crockett, former Florida State Seminole, number 45 in the playbook, number 1 in your heart. And also Falcon great. Excited to be here, guys, man. Playoff time. High school time is playoff time. The grass starting to smell a little different. So I'm excited to hear what these Larry Bluestein Player of the Weeks look like.
Hey, man, we've been out of pocket for 2 weeks now due to some scheduling conflicts.
Yeah, man.
Out of pocket for 2 weeks. I hadn't seen LT. I hadn't seen you, Croc, in 2 weeks. So we got a lot of catching up to do. We got a lot of football to talk. Being that we're talking football and being that high school in the state of Florida, the Holy Grail is ultimately high school football. So what we're going to do right now, LT is going to bring you guys the Emirates Bank games of the week for this week, starting tonight. Big games all over the state, but he's giving you the Larry Bluestein report as well as the Airman Bank games of the week. Take it over, LT.
All right. Well, first of all, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that Gainesville Buchholz won last night, 49-41 over Oviedo, and they will move to the second round to play the winner of Nice and Oakleaf. I got to say my high school now. We're 49, and they got a receiver. That's a bad boy. He's going to the University of Florida. Justin Williams.
We got him. We should have had you.
Hey, he might be the best receiver to ever play at Gainesville Buchholz. The kid
at your high school, including you.
The kid is nice.
Okay.
So you got something good there, but I had to let you know that before we started off. But all right, on to the playoffs here. We got Region 3.
If LT Stanley's better than him, he got to be good.
Say what, Crop?
If LT Stanley better than him, he got to be good.
Hey, man. Hey, that boy is balling. He's unstoppable right now. On the Region 3, 7A, Orlando Phillips, Dr. Phillips, coached by Rodney Wells, will play Jupiter, who is 10-0. Jupiter is coached by Jason Crandman, 10-0.
Who you got? I got Jupiter.
Well,
I got Palm Beach County.
I get that. And they're number 2 in the rankings. But I got to go with Dr. Phillips. They've had some great players come out of that school.
Okay.
It's a big school in Orlando. So I'm going to go with Phillips. Who you got, Crop?
I'm going to go with Phillips, man. I like what Phillips been doing. They got a lot of talent down there, man. They got a nice little quarterback. So I'm going to go with Phillips.
Got a lot of talent, Dr. Phillips. All right, second game, we got Wellington, coached by Pete Walker. He's bringing some new energy to the program a couple years ago. Wellington Central will be going up against Fort Pierce Central. Now, they're coached by Mike Watkins. And let me tell you something. Wellington has had some great players over the years. Wellington is 6-4. Fort Pierce Central is 9-1. Now, you might not know this, but Wellington probably had one of the greatest receivers that ever come out as a freshman to play at the University of Miami. His name was Armand Richards. He put together a great freshman year and hurt his neck and never played again. Probably would have been the greatest receiver to play at the University of Miami.
Those are big words.
The man balled out his
words.
freshman
Yeah.
year. If you ever go watch a highlight tape of his freshman year, unbelievable.
Okay.
And I also
Yeah, he was pretty special.
I tried to recruit him at Louisville. But, of course,
those are big words. The best receiver
I'm
at
telling
UM.
you, the man could ball. He put up numbers as a freshman.
Yeah.
We got the guy Malachi.
Yeah, Ahmad Richards was a pretty special guy. He was a pretty special player, man. I hate that he got injured, but he was pretty special.
Really special guy. They're going up against Fort Pierce Central, and Fort Pierce, I think, is 9-1. Fort Pierce has always had some great athletes.
Yes,
I know, they got the other school over there, Westwood, who Ryan McNeil went there, and Charles Johnson, the baseball player, they went to Westwood. So if Fort Pierce Central knocked off Westwood, they got some special players
I'm
over
going
there.
to take Fort Pierce. I'm going with Fort Pierce Central.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Fort. They got a lot of great
Pierce.
athletes over there in Fort Pierce.
Yeah.
Hey, who you got in this game, dog?
I like Fort Pierce, man. They got a pretty good offense, man. I had the opportunity to watch them a little bit, unfortunately, but they pretty good.
A lot of good players coming out of Fort Pierce. All right, we're going on to Region 4, Class 6A, and that's where Buchholz is. We're in 6A. I just want everybody to know that. Sunrise Piper, Quinton Short will play Flanagan by Benjamin Rowe. That's the coach name. Now, Sunrise Piper is a school that had Benny Blades.
Yeah. Benny came out of
Bobby
Piper High
Harden.
School. Yeah, Bobby
Michael
Harden.
Irvin was there at first.
Yeah, and he transferred.
A lot of great players
Yep.
come out
Good
there.
players
They're
coming out of
6-4,
Piper.
going
Piper.
against Pembroke Pines, Flanagan, who's 8-2. And we know Flanagan's had some good players come out of there, but I got to go with Flanagan, man.
I'm going with Flanagan,
They're
too.
the third-ranked
I'm
team.
going
Yeah, I gotta go with Flanagan, man. Them Blaze brothers ain't coming through the doors down there at Piper, so I'm gonna go with Flanagan.
All right.
the Blaze boys ain't coming through the door.
All right, on to the next game. Region 4, Class 5A. Coconut Creek against Hialeah Gardens Matter Academy. Now, before I get on Matter Academy, I'm going to talk about a little bit about Coconut Creek. Now, they had some great players over the years. Trayvon Mullins was there.
Yeah.
Benjamin Victor, they went to Ohio State. Christopher Yergin has done a great job there, but Matter is coached by the great Ice Harris. The great
Yeah.
Harris.
Yeah.
And they are balling.
Yeah,
They are balling,
they are.
man.
They are.
What he's done with that program, I've been to Matter before when I was recruiting, and it's just a little school. And for him to get all those athletes to transfer into there and make that program special, they got something.
He's doing something amazing. He's doing something amazing.
Ice is a great coach.
I'm going with Hialeah.
Yeah,
I'm going with Hialeah on that one.
I got to go with Ice.
Me too.
Yeah, I got to go with Ice too, Matter.
I'm rocking with you.
I'm going with Matter. Ice got some pedigree, man. He was able to get some guys to transfer in. He also tapped into the Little League, got some guys from the Miami Garden Ravens to transfer in there too, which was very surprising. But he's done a good job recruiting, man, and he done built a pretty nice team in his first year. So I'm going with Matter.
And you can't go wrong with Ice in South Florida.
No, you can't.
It's hot down here.
No, you can't.
It's hot. All right, on to Region Class 4A. We got the Plantation Colonels against Fort Lauderdale Dillard. When you say Dillard, boy, woo.
There's a lot of talent coming out of
When
Dillard.
we say Dillard, boy, you remember old Low White?
Low White, who can forget?
Man.
Went to Michigan State.
Man,
my
a lot
God.
of talent has come out of Dillard.
Yes, sir.
And I think Coach Gray was over there for a long time, was a legendary coach over there.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
And Plantation, the Colonels, Darryl Strong is their head coach. I remember when Kevin Beard played over there for Plantation.
the youth.
Yeah. So, but I got to go with, even
I'm taking Dillard.
We got to take Dillard.
I'm taking
I'm
Dillard.
sorry, Plantation.
I'm
No, you're a
Dillard.
good program.
I'm not apologizing. I'm taking Dillard.
Yeah, we got to. We ain't got no choice, dog.
Who you got?
Yeah, I'm going with Dillard too. I'm going with Dillard, man. I'm going with my fellow Soul Bowl people that we used to go in against Dillard. I think they were pretty good, man. Plantation started off pretty good during the season, but they lost some guys, and Dillard has been picking up speed, so I like Dillard.
Demetrius Mincy is doing a good job over there. On to Region 4, Class 2A. We got Miami Killian. Man, can you believe Miami Killian is in 2A? I remember when Killian was a big school.
Yeah.
2A.
It is a big school. Oh, wow.
2A against, wait, it's even better. Miami Carroll City.
Oh, come on. You already know
What?
Yeah.
Miami Carroll City with the great Walt Frazier.
Boy, we had some guys.
And you had a lot of guys go to Florida.
Oh, man. Godfrey Miles.
Yeah.
Mike Kerr. Tim Johnson. We had some players
Don't
come
forget
out.
about the brothers now. Delfonso Spear, the Spear boys.
Dale Spear, his brother. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we had some talent coming out of there.
So, but Killian had Randall Hill. Randall Hill came out there. A couple good basketball players. Always been a great program. The Killian Cougars. They're the third-ranked team, and Carroll City is the sixth-ranked team, coached by George Stubbs. I got to go with, even though I would love to go with Carroll City, I think I'm going to go with Killian, man.
Okay, but then I'm going to flip that. And then I'm going with Carroll City since that's a pipeline to the University of Florida. Carroll City, I'm rocking with y'all.
What you got, Croc?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Carroll City. They got a nice little quarterback, and they got some young talent that came in, so they building for the future. I know they get a new head coach next year, but I like Carroll City.
All right, so on the 2A here, another game, Kings Academy, coached by Dan Burrick. First year, going against Glade Central.
Oh, come on
Glade Central. Omar Huggable. Glade
Yes,
Central.
sir.
You ever heard of that school?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of that school?
I heard of that school.
LT, this gonna be a tough one. This gonna be a tough game here to choose from.
They might be the 10th ranked team, but they might be going against number one. But I know where you're gonna pick.
I don't give a damn how tough this game is. I'm rocking with them Glade Central Raiders. Let's go, Coach Omar. Let's go.
See?
Let's give it to them.
So many great players that come out of there, including yourself, Riedel Anthony,
Fred Taylor.
Jaywan Sider, who's a coach
Fred
right
Taylor,
now.
Travis
Fred Taylor,
Benjamin,
just
Kelvin Benjamin.
so many great players that come out of there.
Tons of it.
So you definitely going to pick
some
them
great
on
players.
Kings Academy.
Come on, man. Hands down. We might even give them some points. I may give them 3 points.
Can you put the graphic back up to see? I want to see what Kings Academy record is.
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter?
They could be 30
But
and
don't worry about it
They could
then.
be 30 and
Don't worry about it.
They're going to go home with that L stamped on their forehead.
I'm going to go with, because my homeboys went there, Riedel.
Yes, sir.
I got to go with Glade Central.
Shout out Riedel. Shout out Omar. Shout out to that whole pipeline of NFL guys that came out of Muck City, the Belgrade, Florida. Fred T, Giving y'all shouts out home.
It can go on and on
yes,
and on.
Yes, it could. We could be here all night.
All y'all chasing rabbits, too.
We could be here all night.
Your rabbit chasers. So who do you have? Who do you have?
I gotta go. I gotta go with them Glade Central boys, man. I can't go against them.
All right, it's a sweet.
All right, thank you, Croc.
The last game.
Smart guy, smart man, smart man.
Last game here, we got Westminster Christian, coached by Peter Winan, going up against Miami Edison, coached by Make You Wanna Luke, Uncle Luke, baby.
Throw that D.
Yeah,
throw that D.
He's throwing that D. He blitzing every damn play.
Yeah, you got to. I'm rocking with you, Luke. Hey, Luke, I got y'all. I'm rocking with y'all over there. Let's get it. I'm rocking with you, Luke.
Well, I can't go against my guy. He was. I mean, I know he don't like to hear that, but he was N.I.L before N.I.L. So I'm gonna go with the guy who paid me. I'm going with Luther Campbell and the Miami Edison. Who you got, Croc?
Yeah, man. I knew y'all getting paid down there. I'm glad you finally admitted it. I'm going with Park Life. I'm going with Luke down at that Park Life down there at Miami Edison. So I'm gonna go Edison.
Hey man, you couldn't go wrong with Luke's on Miami Beach back in the day. Hey, but that's the games of the week right here.
Games of
Got
the
some
week.
really good games going on. Get out and watch your high school games if you can. Some really great talent out there. You're seeing the future NFL players and college players that are on that field on Friday nights looking to make money to get money for that N.I.L deal.
I tell you what, LT, you know, you reading off the games of the week, I'm going to tell you right now. Here's what we're going to introduce a little piece which we call one-on-one press coverage. And this is where we go out in the community, visit these high schools, grab the top talent, and we interview them here on the Gridiron Grudge Podcast. So that being said, we're going to present the Amerant Bank one-on-one press coverage with being that you mentioned Miami Edison High School. I had the opportunity yesterday to sit down with the quarterback, Michael Clayton II, four-star quarterback, one of the top recruits in the nation. It's going next fall. He's going to the University of Illinois, playing for fighting the Illini. They got a big game tonight against Westminster Christian. So that being said, we're going to drop this interview with Michael Clayton II from Miami Edison High School. Go Luther Campbell.
What's up, everybody? This is your man, Louis Oliver, University of Florida football great, Miami Dolphin football great, and we're here with our one-on-one press coverage from the Gridiron Grudge Football Podcast. And our first selection to be a guest on the show is four-star quarterback going to the University of Illinois. Right now, four-star quarterback at Miami Edison High School. We'd like to welcome to the show Michael Clayton II. Welcome, Mike.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You're just getting out of practice today?
Yes, sir.
Big game tomorrow against who?
Westminster. I'm excited.
Okay. Let's jump right into it. I know, hey, man, like I said, I know you're just getting out of practice. You guys got this big game tomorrow. I just want to know, first of all, from you, how, when, where did this football journey of yours begin?
I really started playing when I was 5, but I started taking it serious around 8th grade. I transitioned from basketball to football. Played with Pine Hills Trojans. We went far. We won the national championship, and then I kind of just took it from there, just taking it serious, really putting work into it, and then I just seen the success from that.
Now, did you grow up here in South Florida, or where'd you grow up?
Nah, I grew up in Orlando, and then just this past year I moved down here to Miami.
And why football here versus in the Orlando area?
Just to play against the best competition, just to push myself, get ready for college.
Now, coming out of Orlando, I know that area well. I know a lot of football guys out of there. Vernell Brown Jr. Vernell Brown III is out of that area. So, I know he stayed there in Orlando and went to the University of Florida. So, You coming down here, I'm sure that was a big step. Now, how did the quarterbacks at Edison before you got here, how did they receive you and how did the team receive you?
They received me well. I feel like I came in, I worked hard, established myself as a leader, and always put the team first. So that's just the easiest way to get respected by your team, and then just being a good guy off the field too. Just getting to know my teammates, getting to know my receivers, my O-linemen, as well as the players on defense, just interacting with them. I feel like that's just the easiest way to just get welcome.
Oh, cool. Now, what does it mean to you, Mike, to be a 4-star quarterback and one of the highest rated quarterbacks in the nation coming out of high school?
It means a lot. There's definitely a target on my back for sure against anybody that I go against, just knowing that they want to prove what they can do going against me. But it's also a blessing. You know, I worked for this, and God blessed me with the ability to be at this stage. So I just feel blessed.
Okay, now being a quarterback, do you consider yourself more of a pocket passer, or do you see yourself as a dual threat quarterback?
I'd say I'm a pocket passer that can escape and make plays on the run. I feel like I can do a little bit of both, but definitely staying back there in the pocket is definitely my strength.
Okay. Any interest from any of the state universities like UM, UF, FSU?
Yeah, UM recruited me heavy. That was one of my top schools. Obviously, a good friend of mine, Darion Coleman, committed there, I believe, late July. So I kind of got off of my list, but they were definitely high on my list, just being close to home and just the coaches there. The love that they showed me was big for me. So.
Now, was Darion a quarterback as well?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Okay, now would you run from, what did he tell you? Hey, man, don't come here, give me a shot, or you just said, hey, man, I ain't going there because Darion's there?
Just the respect of that being my good friend, and then also like usually colleges only take one quarterback every year, so there's just a lot more options out there, and I just didn't want to settle with the same one that one of my good friends is going to.
Gotcha. So why Illinois? Why the fighting the line now?
A lot of reasons. The love that they showed me throughout my whole recruiting process, how early they came in, saw the potential in me. Their system that they run, I feel like fits me very well. I feel like the ability to play early is big for me and going there. Obviously, the uptrending of their success was very intriguing to me. And just a lot of different things. I love what they're doing there. They're definitely a Christ-led team, which is big for me. So yeah, for sure.
Fantastic.
Sure.
Now, with all of this N.I.L money you getting, being a 4-star quarterback, any plans to help moms and pops out with some of them bills around the house?
Nah, for sure. Definitely want to help them out. Probably when I get to college, just get more of that bigger stage money, as you could say. But now, for sure, definitely want to give back to the people that helped me along my journey, my whole life, for sure.
Now, do you plan on investing some of that money, or are you gonna chain it out? You gonna whip it out with the cars and the shoes and the bling, or are you gonna put that in some property, put it in some stocks? What you plan to do with it?
A little bit of both, for sure. Obviously, you want to have fun, but definitely managing your money is the best way to go. I plan on getting a financial advisor soon, so that'll help me with a lot of my decisions and just getting that off of my plate and just being able to focus fully on football. So that'll help a lot for sure.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, make sure you understand everything these financial people are telling you. And if you don't understand it, ask questions. Don't pretend to know if you don't know. You want to know everything in regards when it comes to your finances. So if you don't understand anything, you make sure they stay with you until you got a complete 100% understanding of what type of investments they're trying to put you into.
Yes, sir.
Now, being a 4-star quarterback, I mean, do you feel any pressures from your team or the coaching staff when it comes to just being the leader of your football team?
I don't see any pressure. I feel like this is what I've been working for. I feel like this is what comes with it. I feel like there is some responsibility that comes with it, just being the leader of my team, trying to lead my team to victories every week. But I don't see any pressure now.
Oh, you don't see it as pressure.
No,
I
sir.
like that. Okay. Now, what do you feel? What qualities what qualities or skills do you feel like you need to improve on to be better at the next level collegiately?
I feel like just working on everything, just becoming more of a complete player. Definitely, just my athletic ability on the run, just running downfield. Obviously, I want to escape and make plays with my arm, but just making plays on the run with my legs, I feel like is a big thing that I can work on. But overall, everything, I feel like you should never stop working at anything in your game and just becoming more of a complete player for sure.
Look at now. I see your stats. You about 6'3", 6'4". What? How much you weighing right now?
About 200
About
last.
200. Now, who would you like in your game to professionally?
Like, who do I study?
Now, who would you like who would you pattern your game like to pattern your game off of? Who do you like to who do you see in the league that you kind of like pattern your quarterback game after?
A guy that I studied a lot when he was in college and now that he's in the NFL is CJ Stroud, someone that I would look up to on and off the field. I like that he's a very Christ-led man. And also with him being a black man as well, just being able to be successful in life. Also, just the way that we both play kind of similar. So I definitely study him on and off the field.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal guy, phenomenal young quarterback. And what do you think you bring to this Illinois program to make them a better team when you get to that program sometime next season?
I feel like I bring my ability to really strive and compete. I feel like I'm a very competitive person. I always want to win. I feel like my skill set is definitely something that can help them out for sure. My leadership, just being able to bring the team together, I feel like is a big strength of mine, and just a lot of things.
Hey, man, look, Mike, I know, like I said, I know we're not going to hold you long. We're going to let you get back to studying your plays, looking at some film, getting ready for the big game tomorrow. We definitely want to thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule to be a part of our one-on-one press coverage here at the Gridiron Grudge Podcast. So best of luck tomorrow. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and do your thing tomorrow.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
looking
you.
for some big numbers tomorrow from you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you.
All right.
One-on-one Q&A session with four-star quarterback, leader of the Miami Edison football team, Michael Clayton II. He's going on to Illinois after he finishes this season. Back to football conversations, LT. Hey, Crop, being that we've been gone for 2 weeks, we got to play catch-up now. We got to play catch-up.
Yeah, man.
Let's reflect on these last 2 weeks. I mean, all three state teams have, came out of these last 2 weeks with a loss. Unfortunately for my Gators, we got 2 losses. You guys and the Canes, one apiece. Yeah. Crop, what happened with you guys in with that loss at
Well,
who they lose to?
Everybody.
we,
Who beat you guys
we're
play?
done, man.
No,
We're done. Don't even worry about who we play. It's over. I just
you
think
guys
that
played Wake Forest.
they
Who
got to
left
figure
Wake
out how to
Forest?
start all over.
Clemson. Talk about those 2 games.
I love the guy Norvell, man, but I feel like he done lost the team. And the guy just not playing hard, man. I don't know if they need to get somebody in there that can bring in, they can hear a different voice. But I think it's bigger than just the coach. I think it's the players. They don't play with no passion. And I just feel like this NIL has somewhat messed these guys up, man. They playing for the money. They don't play for the love for the game anymore. I mean, frankly, they don't care if they win or lose. So as far as FSU, man, they need to shut it down. They got some young players. They want to play some young players and start building for next year and try to figure it. Right now, FSU, they got to figure it out. They faced with a big situation. They got a $54 million buyout for Norvell, but not just Norvell. They got like a $30 million buyout for Gus Malzahn. So I don't know what we do. I mean, those boosters got to come up with $100 million, man, to get this guy and his staff out of there to just start all over. And I don't know if the boosters have an appetite to do that. But either way, they got to figure it out because, man, South Florida, top 12, University of Miami, 15. Florida is trying to put it together. They coming back, and we just disappearing. I mean, we're going to be the worst team in the state of Florida in a second. So you got to figure out what we're going to do.
Well, you guys going to have to take that title from us. But, LT, you guys had a little slip up there with SMU.
Yeah.
What happened?
Before I get on that, I hear you, Andre.
Yeah.
You're down there with Florida Memorial, by the way. So I just wanted to let you know that, okay?
Listen,
All right. So
listen.
let's get into
Yeah, I
it.
might. I don't normally agree with you, LT, but I might agree with you on that one.
No disrespect
We
to you,
bad.
Florida Memorial, but all right. So let's get into my school. By the way, we had 2 games. We did lose to SMU in overtime, where we looked asleep in the beginning of the game.
It didn't look like the UM
Well,
team.
the game was at 11 a.m. in the morning. That could have been an excuse. Where they actually had us, and it's funny, a shot on Twitter where guys were walking to the bus, they were yawning. So I already knew when I saw that, and we looked asleep by the way we were playing. Now, we actually held SMU to -2 yards rushing the whole game.
Yeah.
I mean, until the overtime. But the quarterback went off on us. He was throwing that thing around the yard. I think he had 365 yards or 270. One of them, 270. I don't know what he had, but he was throwing it around the yard because they couldn't run the ball. We actually outgained them 433 to 388, but he was throwing the ball around. Jennings is his name. He was throwing the ball around the yard. We kind of settled down on defense, but on offense is where we were lacking.
Whoa. Tell me about it.
We played a boring game. We actually had fans pretty much say that they don't want to see that offense again. You know, first down run, second down run, if it's inside of 5, third down run, or screen pass. It was really no imagination. Now, in the beginning of the game, we had a nice pass to JoJo Trader, who made a comeback. He's been on the bench for a while, injuries and others. He came in the game and had a nice catch, and I thought we were on to something. But here's what I've always said about
You were on to something.
Well,
To
let me tell you this.
You were on to losing.
Here's what I've always said about young kids. The kids in college aren't mature enough to turn it on and turn it off. Okay? He's been off for a while, and he finally got an opportunity to come back and play, and he made the great play on the first touchdown.
Yeah, he did.
But then came back for probably the play of the game. The ball is right in his hand.
It's the easiest play.
It comes out of his
Easiest
hands
play.
right into a defender's hands, and SMU gets some momentum, and it changed the whole complexity of the game. As I say, and I try to tell kids all the time, you're not mature enough to turn it on and turn it off.
Right.
You're sitting over there pouting, or you've been pouting for 3-4 months, and now we get you a chance to get in the game. You're gonna eventually revert back. And he made a bone. I mean, it was a good throw, one of Carson's better throws, and it went into their hands. I'm not blaming JoJo on it, but it changed the whole momentum of the game. And we get down to the fourth quarter, and they're driving. They have no timeouts. And Mario, on 4th and 9, decided to call a timeout. Well, the crowd was going crazy nuts in that thing.
Right.
Our defensive ends, Bain and Lightfoot, were coming up the field on the right side. Bain was coming from the right side. He heard the whistle because they were calling a timeout. Lightfoot didn't hit it and got to the quarterback and bumped him.
Roughing the pass.
And he fell down. Little action going on, little Hollywood, little South Beach. He falls down. They get in field goal range, tie the game up, takes it to overtime. And in overtime, Carson Beck throws an interception that I'm still – it was a holding penalty in the back of the end zone, but I don't want to be a crybaby about it, but there was a holding penalty on JoJo. He throws an interception, and at that point you could tell Miami pretty much quit.
But, Croc, here's what he forgot to mention, Croc. He forgot to mention the quarterback from the University of Georgia showed up on the University of Miami football team. The Carson Beck from Georgia came and he threw 4 interceptions.
He showed up with them bad eyes.
I don't.
He actually threw 5.
Well-
They called one back.
Well, I don't remember the 5. I just remember the 2 that I
remember
saw.
the 2
I
of-
remember the 2, the JoJo and the interception at the end of the game, which
Well,
was really a
I
big play.
text you right after
Yeah,
that
man.
third interception.
Yeah, and
And
first of all, let me tell you something, Lou. This Texas that you were texting me during the game, man, you need to stop it because I'm gonna come over to your house
And do what?
and pull out the jammy. Okay, you need to stop that, man. I'm concentrating on my team. See, because your team is we got that quarterback with them girl hips out there playing quarterback. You ain't really paying attention. You hating on us. You need to stop that.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do. But I won't.
I know you won't, but I
do,
tell you
but I
what, you
won't.
need to stop that because you're interfering with my thought process. And I get your text, Lou. I ain't gonna lie, I get your text, but
know.
I ain't texting your ass back.
But boy, when y'all kicking ass, when y'all kicking ass,
Yes, we are.
Boy, I can't get a text fast enough.
Well, I tell you what. Talk about kicking ass. Let's talk about the Syracuse game because that was an ass kicking.
Yeah, it was.
Except for the first
It
half.
was. It was.
Well, here's my take on the Syracuse game, Lou. Okay, so Syracuse is not a good team. They got a clown over there named Fran Brown. He's a clown. He is truly a clown. Did you see what he did with Michael Irvin at the end of the game?
I saw that.
I
at
mean,
the end of the game.
he gets a chance to meet a Hall of Famer. He ain't never seen a Hall of Famer that close.
But
And so he comes up to Michael Irvin and says to Michael Irvin, "Don't get used to
Don't
it."
get used to this. Yeah.
You mean Mike was
Mike was caught off guard. He was caught off guard.
Mike might
He was
not
startled.
Mike might not have been Mike. He might have been in a glossy world at that point because he let it go. Now, I had to go home. If that would have been me, I'd have slapped the hell out of his little ass. You don't say that on my field. I get what you're saying. You're trying to be tough guy, but here's the deal. What Fran has to understand is that in South Florida, you're recruiting South Florida, and you might piss off the wrong parents by that fake enthusiasm. You're 5'2". It's like T-Butt talking noise. A little man can't talk noise like that.
I tell you what, I like his spunk. I like the spunk from Fran. I mean, but Mike was the wrong person to tell that to. He should have told that to
But
Cristobal.
he wasn't going. So he yelled at Cristobal across the field.
He should have said
He
that. to
ain't
Cristobal.
say that when they shook in the middle.
Yeah.
Because, Mario got that UCL, or UFC, or whatever that is. He know UFC.
Oh, okay.
He
He
was-
was
he-
the MMA fight.
Yeah,
Okay,
he'll get
okay.
him. He'll choke him out.
What's it?
But anyway, during that game, we played a better game. We had to rely on the trick play to get us going, Lou. And I was a little upset about the trick play. It was a reverse pass type of deal.
Right.
We scored. Then we got an interception. Now, again, I said I was a little upset about it, right? Well, once we got the interception, I was down on the sideline. Our team started having fun again. They opened up the playbook. You had guys like Pringle. You had guys like K. Marion, had 166 yards on 3 receptions. Pringle had 7 for 55 yards, 1 touchdown. It was a different sideline. So, again, I was upset, but what I saw was that team having fun again. And it hasn't been that way for a couple weeks. That SMU game, they weren't having fun. That looked boring.
No, that didn't look like the same UM team to me.
But our offensive coordinator opened it up against Syracuse and put to bed a team that was really not that good. Really not that good. And, so we won the game. But for us, we have 3 games we must win, and we must win convincingly to get to our goals of getting to the college football playoffs, which neither one of your 2 teams ain't even thought about since the first game.
Well, I can tell you right now, for the last 2 weeks, I'm gonna go back 3 weeks. I'm gonna go back to October 19th, which I consider one of the greatest days in the history of the University of Florida football program, because we got rid of Billy Napier. That was a great day for me. We move up our long tenured wide receiver coach,
Billy G.
Billy G. Goes from wide receivers coach to the interim head coach. So I'm happy at that point. 2 or 3 weeks ago, I'm happy at that point. I knew we had a bye coming off of that Mississippi State game win, and they fired Napier. So going into Georgia, I'm saying, okay, Billy's gonna have these guys ready to play, and true to form, the team came out ready to play. They came out both sides of the ball A lot of energy, a lot of effort. I mean, we lost a close game to a great Georgia team.
And by the way, that was a catch. But you have to understand something, Lou.
Well, I'm not the referee.
Lou, but let me tell you something. From coaching in the SEC, I can tell you this. They ain't going to mess with their money now. A pitiful Florida team is not going to be a Georgia team, which is going to make the money for the conference.
I'm not upset about that one call. I was just ecstatic that my team came out to play on both sides of the ball.
And they did.
We threw offensively, no interceptions. We gave up no sacks. Defensively, we gave up some big runs, big passes when it counted. And when you're playing a good, solid team like Georgia, you can't make those mistakes. But I was very happy.
And Lagway looked like a quarterback.
Yeah, I was very happy with
that
the performance of the Gator football team when we played Georgia. Now, fast forward to next week, to last week.
Whoa, Nelly.
We're 3-5. Kentucky's 3-5. This made me mad as hell, dog. We got beat 38-7.
By Kentucky.
By Kentucky.
Stoops.
Not the basketball team.
Stoops.
The football team.
You know how many coaches Stoops have gotten fired? Billy G could have been on that list too after that game.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, that Kentucky game, we went bad. We went south from the first quarter.
Yeah.
Lagway throws 3 interceptions in the first half, gets benched.
Yeah. He deserved to get benched.
Defense gives up 245 yards rushing
to Kentucky.
And
so so did you get this phone call? Hey dog, from Mark Higgy.
Did. But
Mark Higgy.
No, Higgy called me. I saw Higgy at the Dolphin game the following day, so he gave me a lot of hell about that. But to give up 245 yards rushing to a team like Kentucky, 5 touchdowns, that's totally unacceptable. I mean,
you saved Stoops' job for another month.
I had so much hope with Billy G after that Georgia game, but then all the air went out of my bubble again, and I have no confidence in my Gator football team coming up against Ole Miss.
The future head coach?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Here's my thing. Coach Billy G at Florida. Here's what I would like you to do. If anybody's listening and you can get in Billy Gonzalez's ear.
I got his phone number.
Here's what I want you to tell him. Jaden Bard, number 13, our running back. I consider this guy a Heisman Trophy running back.
Okay.
This guy has 149 rushes for 750 yards. This guy is averaging 5 yards a carry. 5 yards a carry. He's 6'1", 230 pounds, and he runs like he's got the grudgiest attitude in the world. He runs like, if you want some of this, I'm going to give you all of this. The helmet, the shoulder pads.
So basically you playing running back. So it was you playing running back.
No, this kid is athletic. He's got quick feet, and he searches and he looks for contact. Billy, spread the offense out. Give the ball. I don't care if you give it to him 30 times a game. He's ready for it. This boy's averaging 5 yards a carry. You got a horse in the backfield. You got Secretariat, the greatest racehorse of all time, in your backfield. Use it. That's all I want to say.
Ain't sound like you talking to Galen Hall.
That's all I want to say to my coach at Florida. Use Secretariat, number 13. Put the ball in his hand 30 times a game, and we win the rest of our games throughout the rest of the season.
I see that vein popping out. Croc, you should see that vein popping out his neck again.
That's all I want.
That's it.
That's all I want. This kid is amazing.
Every
time they give him
it's
the
some
ball,
big
he's giving you
some
after
big,
2 runs, it's a first down, Croc. After 2
telling
runs,
you, I'm telling you, you guys.
down.
When you guys get Lane Kiffin, man, y'all gonna be in the y'all gonna be in the Final Four in 2 years now.
Say that again, Croc.
When you guys get Lane Kiffin this year, when y'all open that checkbook up and get Lane Kiffin, y'all gonna be in a
Lane Kiffin
y'all gonna be in the Final Four.
2 teams this Saturday. He's gonna be coaching Ole Miss, and I'm sure the Gator fans are gonna be rooting for him to be coaching our team as well.
Let's talk about that. who in your mind do you think could be the next head coach at the University of Florida? And I'll give you my choice.
They don't want to hear my choice.
Okay,
Yeah, I
well,
just
I mean,
put
like
it together because
Strickland,
come with
they don't want to hear my coach. There's
I
only
got it.
one
I
guy
got
that
it.
I would consider if
I got it.
if I'm
Yeah.
calling the shots at Florida.
right.
First of all, I'm picking a coach who can come through the whole state of Florida from the Panhandle down to Key West, almost near Cuba, and extract the best talent, football talent in this state.
And who would that be?
Charlie Strong.
Urban Meyer.
Man, boy, you just
Urban
said something.
Urban Meyer.
Charlie Strong.
Charlie Strong.
Urban Meyer.
This guy can go in there and talk any parents, any athlete to come to the University of Florida versus any of these other coaches. Leave Lane at Ole Miss, where I think he's gonna stay anyway. Go get me somebody, especially if we don't if Billy doesn't turn this ship around and we start winning. Get me somebody who's gonna command and demand the respect of his players, hold them accountable, and just like Cristobal, keep all of this talent in the state, as opposed to letting it go to UM, Tallahassee, Ohio State, LSU, all these other programs. So give me Charlie Strong.
Well, unfortunately, Lou, he's not on the list though. They won't even.
You asked me who did I want.
I did. But the guy I saw on that list,
Yeah.
other than
At the top.
other than Lane Kiffin, was Jeff Brom from Louisville. Now, I'm just saying this because he's an offensive guy, okay? And he's done well every place he's been.
We had an offensive guy with Napier. He was an offensive guru.
Yeah,
That's what they called him.
You had one before
That's what
that
they
too.
called him, right, Croc? An offensive guru.
Oh, that's what they said.
I've heard that they're offering, if they don't get Kiffin, they could come after Brom, who it would be crazy for him to leave Louisville, but you'll never win a national championship at Louisville.
No.
Because you might have one great player like Lamar Jackson or Devontae Parker, but you don't have enough. And what he thinks in that type of offense coming to Florida, he'll be able to get those type of players where he's been able to manufacture wins, and now you can manufacture with great players. That's why they think this guy could win at the University of Florida.
Let me tell you, in these collegiate programs, searches for football coaches to run their program. Here's the kind of coach that I want.
Okay.
If I'm a player, here's the kind of coach that I want to coach me. All I really care about is winning.
Right?
I don't care how we win, whether we throw the ball, whether we run the ball, or whether it's a combination of the two. All I give a damn about is winning. These coaches nowadays, they want razzle dazzle. See, football is entertainment now. Football has become a game of entertainment. It's not a grudge match the way it used to be when I played football and prior to me playing football. Right now, it's entertainment. Let's see how many touchdowns we can score. So the offensive coaches are coming in. They want to throw the ball 60 times. I don't give a damn if my team doesn't throw one pass. All I want to do is for my team and my players to bust the mouth of every team that we play. Line up and beat the hell out of them. And run the ball. That's how you kill the spirit of any football team.
You sound like you want to go back and get.
If you guys run the ball 40 times a game, the score may be low, but I guarantee you guys come out on top every time. Run the damn ball. Everybody's, whether they're on high school, college, professional, everybody wants to be in it. They want to entertain. They want to entertain people. I just want to win.
Well, I'm going to tell you this.
I just want to win.
Lou, I'm going to tell you this. With that
So,
mindset, there's definitely a reason why I didn't go to the University of Florida with that damn mindset right there. Because of Emmitt Smith running the ball. That's why.
I loved it.
Yeah, I
That's
know
all
you
we
did.
had was in
I
it.
get it.
That's all we had was in
I
it.
get it. And that's why I didn't go there.
Let me ask
You
you,
know?
but let me ask you a question.
But
Lou, you sound like you want Urban Meyer to come back down there.
say what, Croc?
And it might be an opportunity. You sound like you want Urban Meyer. It might be an opportunity.
Hey, going to tell you right now, I would throw Urban in there yesterday. I mean, I would welcome Urban
Yep.
Meyer right now. I would even go help him unpack his
Wow.
furniture and put it in his house.
Wow, that's good. I
I
like
had
Urban.
dinner. I had dinner
Bring
with
him back
Urban
right
on.
now with the talent that we got. Listen, that boy number 13, I saw Billy Gonzalez give Jaden Ball the ball 30 times, minimum 25 times, but give him the ball 25 to 30 times, and I guarantee you we win. We win out for the rest of this season. That's what I wanted.
So let me ask you guys. A question. Let me ask you a question. Switch gears a little bit. I think this is really going to be, if everything works out the way I think it's going to work out, it's going to be a hot topic. And LT, you might need to guide this a little bit. If University of Miami wins out, and it's a couple losses that happen in this top 12, and Notre Dame continues to win out, it's going to come down to Notre Dame or University of Miami getting into this playoffs. In my mindset, I always said a head-to-head match in a situation like that, we play head-to-head. The winner of that head-to-head match should go. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I've always thought that too, but I'm not a voter, and obviously they're going to keep Notre Dame ahead of us. Our job right now is not worry about Notre Dame. Our job is to continue to win win ball games and look good doing it, because it's all about eye candy right now. We have to pass the eye test. The University of Miami, in order for them to be in the college football playoff, they have to first win the game, okay? But secondly, it has to pass the eye test. You can't go out there 9-3. You can't do that because the voters will get turned off.
Yeah.
Now, if it comes down to it, and you're a little upset that Notre Dame gets that, even though we won the head-to-head, you got to go back and you look at how you lost to SMU.
Yeah.
That was the key.
I tell you what really matters, Croc, is when you lose. I mean, when you talk about this college football playoff, it's when you lose. Notre Dame lost to you guys first game of the season.
Yeah.
You guys are having that LT. You guys losing late to SMU. That really hurt you guys.
Yeah.
That really hurt you guys. Losing to Louisville didn't really damage you guys too bad.
Yeah.
But losing to SMU and as late in the season as it is, that's what's going to make it real difficult for you guys to get in that
Well,
playoff.
I got a national championship ring, an 11-1 ring, 1989, where we lost to Florida State early in the year.
Yeah.
Because it was early in the year.
Lose
and we
early.
Continue
Lose
to win out. So,
lose early.
I mean, I get it. If they do put Notre Dame ahead of us, I get it. Because you got to go back and look at why you're in the situation. SMU. If you beat SMU, if you don't have 13 pre-snap penalties and big turnovers, you win the game.
Yeah.
But you came out flat, and that is it. So if Notre Dame get voted ahead of Miami, I'd be upset. But at the same time, you can't blame nobody but yourself. You got to look in the mirror.
You can't. I was really hoping for that UM Ohio State national championship game in the Orange Bowl as we're sitting here on the podcast with the president of the Orange Bowl committee, Henry Crockett. I know you guys were kind of lobbying for that game too, Croc.
Yeah, man. We'd already talked to University of Miami. What if we get? We had already talked to the Dolphin Stadium about if we get Miami in this game, how we're gonna have to move things around. So we was excited about the opportunity because we really thought that the way Miami was playing, especially on defense, they was playing defense. They was moving at a rate that I hadn't seen college football teams play at, and they just fell asleep at the wheel a little bit. And watching that game against Syracuse, I know they might not be a formidable opponent, but one thing about being a good team, you got to kill a fly with an axe, and I feel like they did that once they got going. So, yeah, we're looking forward to that game. But like, I'm still excited about the opportunities that University of Miami could possibly get in. You know what I mean? We go and hell, we can't forget about them boys down there in Tampa too, man. They sitting at number 12 right now. So USF, I don't know what their schedule looks like for the rest of the year.
That's another
Correct.
team that Miami beat that could possibly be ranked ahead of them in the playoff because of their conference, winning their conference. So, I mean, it's you can't be mad if you're the University of Miami because
no, you can't.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
It's your fault. You put yourself in that situation. So it is what it is.
All right, enough talking about yesterday. Now we're talking about tomorrow. Croc, you guys got Virginia Tech 3-6 team. You guys are 4-5. How do you see that panning out?
I mean, Virginia Tech always played us tough, so I'm interested to see if they're gonna stand up and fight for Coach Norville. And we had one good week, so like we take a step forward, then we come back and get the brakes beat off of and takes a couple steps back. But honestly, I wish I knew. I'm just like the spectators. I'm just trying to figure out how we're gonna play. If we're gonna show up, which team gonna show up. But we should beat Virginia Tech. I think we're a better team. We got more talent. But as you've seen, and talent doesn't always win out. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go with Florida State because I have to, and I believe that hopefully they'll get it right. But Virginia Tech always gave us problems, especially in the run game. They got a pretty good quarterback down at Virginia Tech too, so he can extend plays. So it's not gonna be an easy walk for us. So we'll see what team shows up.
Hey, Croc, before we get off of Virginia Tech and FSU, I want to bring up one thing. If Florida State loses out, is there a chance that we might get old Jimbo back in that thing?
It's a good opportunity, man. Jimbo been in Tallahassee. He been lobbying, man, and I wouldn't mind seeing Jimbo get back over there. Jimbo know how to recruit. And honestly, the reason why he left is because of things that we're doing now. He wanted a new facility, and he knew this N.I.L was coming. And in order to compete, that you got to be able to, back then you had to drop that brown paper bag. Now you can do it openly.
Yep.
And so I think this climate fits Jimbo perfectly.
Yep.
You can write big checks and not get in trouble. And he got some hellified facilities that he can bring guys and they're gonna fall in love with. So I would love to see Jimbo get another opportunity at it. I think, like I said, this is the only reason why he left, because we was reluctant to give him these facilities and was reluctant to drop that brown paper bag off. And, now, we're doing all those things. So I love to see Jimbo there. He still lives in Tallahassee. And if you saw him at that Miami Florida State game, man, he was lobbying. He was lobbying to get back in there.
He looked good, boy.
He looked real good.
He looked happy, relaxed.
He looked happy.
I done told you, you guys need to get Norville out of there, get prime time in that seat.
Uh-oh.
You guys will have
Prime
Christmas
time.
overnight.
Prime time.
If you get prime in that seat. If you get prime in that seat.
Well,
LT, you guys
I don't
are
know.
coming up tomorrow. You got NC State. They got this dynamic young quarterback, CJ Bailey, from the crib, Shamadar Madonna. The dude said, hey, man, he felt some kind of way because University of Miami didn't offer him anything until about 2 weeks before signing day. So he said he got all of y'all receipts, and y'all going to have to pay for that tomorrow.
Well, here's a real deal about CJ Bailey. I thought of him as a kid that could go to UConn and get some experience and come back in 2-3 years and be a different quarterback. And he was able in the last minute to get an NC State scholarship, and he's making $2 million right now.
Yeah, he's doing it too.
And he's passing for over 70%. Now they throw a lot of short passes, quick passes, but they do it well, and they've been on the road as of late. So, they're playing good ball. Now this could be I know a lot of people don't want to hear this. This could be an audition for CJ Bailey, because Doring, their coach, I think, is going to retire after this year. He's been doing it a long time. He, too, is tired of the N.I.L thing. He just got in it. He's an old dinosaur. I think he's done with it. So they might be looking for a new coach. Bailey could possibly be at the University of Miami if it's an audition for him. Now, he's coming down here. He's playing in front of his fans, his family,
home,
and that means a lot.
That could work two ways. That could be good or bad. Because you're coming in town, you're from here.
Yep.
All your family's here. You get in town, everybody want to see you. Now you're staying up a little late. You should be resting. You should be in your playbook, but you're out socializing with the people that you miss, and then things could go real bad for him tomorrow. So if he's not careful, but he said he's got the receipts for y'all. So this kid is dynamic. This kid can really play. He can throw that ball.
Yeah, he can
throw
throw
that
it. He
ball.
throws it all the time. He pass him over 70%. The Smothers kid was supposed to be out. That's their fast running back, little jitterback.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be out, but he's playing. He said, "The hell with that, I got to
Yep.
play." So they're gonna have not only Smothers, but they got their power back who's been playing very well.
Ooh,
He's kinda
man,
like
was he run?
He's
Right, Ingram.
He's like a Mark Fletcher. So they're going to have their full, and their tight end is back. So this team, man, they're dangerous. So Miami's going to have to jump on them early and continue to stay on them because, again, you saw it. They just beat the number 1 team in our league, who I thought was going to run through the thing, Georgia Tech. They found a way to stop King.
Yes, they did.
And they found a way to run the football against Georgia Tech, something that we couldn't do. So they got a game plan. Let's see if they can bring that same game plan against the number 1 defense in the country. You got Bain. He's still out there now. He might have 2 or 3 sacks, but he's getting double-teamed a lot. They get the ball away from him. They run away from him. They do a lot of things. Other guys have been able to get some good sacks. Our defense is playing well. But we lost a safety this week. Our main safety, he's out with, I think, a toe injury. So
that's going to hurt you. In the passing game, that's going to hurt you.
It's going to be very interesting how this thing works out. But we got to jump on them early. Call plays like we did against Syracuse. Use some imagination. Don't just say, I'm going to run it down your throat. Because guess what? The other team says, hell, we know what you're going to do.
But they can know what you're going to do, but can you stop what I'm going to do?
Well, guess
Whether
what?
You know
but
it.
guess what? Other teams have been stopping it. So how about use imagination like you did against Syracuse? They put Pringle in there. We had outside runs. I mean, they're
for touchdowns.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Something different. That's what I liked about what was going on at the end against Syracuse. So if we can do that, we should be able to manhandle this team. If not, if you're going to slow the ball down and give them an opportunity to stay within the game, stay within striking range, it could be ugly.
Well, I can tell you right now, Croc, LT, I have no hope for my Gators tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think
against
you
Ole
should.
Miss. I mean, a 9-1 Ole Miss team. I mean, their
Let
offense.
me look up the point spread.
I'm going to tell you what, I can tell you the point spread right now. A whole heap to a little bit. A whole heap to a little bit. I mean, we're going up against the number 4 ranked offense
That quarterback is nice.
in the United States.
Their quarterback
in
is
college
nice.
football. Number 2 total offense in the SEC. Averaging 184 yards a game rushing the ball. 300 yards passing the ball. Dynamic quarterback in Chambers. Solid defense. If Billy Gonzalez doesn't implement our running game tomorrow, I tell you it'll be one of the biggest embarrassments the University of Florida football team will ever go through from a team out of Ole Miss. Give the ball to Jaden Barr 30 times. He's ready for it. They don't want to see this guy, Billy. They don't want to tackle this guy. They don't want muscle on muscle. They don't want helmet on helmet. They don't want pad on pad. They want entertainment. Don't give it to them. Give the ball to 13, and you'll see. You'll see.
Now,
Those are my keys to the game. That's all I want to see tomorrow. I don't care if they run this dude until his tongue falls out. I want to win tomorrow, and 13 is our best chance. Not 2, 13.
well, Lou, now if, Lane is petty now. Lane going to try to run the score up on y'all. This could be an embarrassment if you don't take the air out of the ball. Run the ball, like you said. He's going to try to embarrass you.
And he should. He shouldn't be trying to spare us like playing a game. Don't take it easy on me. Don't take it easy on me, because I ain't gonna take it easy on you. I mean, I'm gonna beat the hell out of you. If I can beat you 60-0, that's what I wanted to be, 60-0. It's football.
Yeah.
It's football, y'all. That's what it is. This isn't flag. So I hope my guys are ready to play. I hope Coach Gonzalez has a team ready to play. Other than that, man,
I hope so too, Lou.
no. And my Dolphins, our Dolphins won last week.
How about
against
that?
a great Buffalo team.
How about that?
At home.
Yeah.
You couldn't have told me
Big
we were going
time.
to win that game, LT.
I don't think the Buffalo fans thought they were going to lose either. It was a lot of them. I saw him at the Hard Rock.
There were more Bills fans than there were Dolphin fans.
Yeah.
But when
Yeah, they
Buffalo
came out in
with
droves.
no energy, and I saw Miami, again, going back to me telling Billy G and my Florida team to run the ball, what did the Dolphins do to win that game? What did A-Chain do?
He ran it.
Ran the damn ball. Over 150 yards rushing. This dude had over 230 all-purpose yards. They ran the ball. You set the tempo for your team running the ball. That's where it is. It's not throwing the ball. It's running the ball. So I would like to see Dolphins are over in Spain playing the Commanders. The Commanders are without Jaden Daniels. They got Marcus Mariota. He's a decent player. I think me, you, and Croc could pretty much go up in Washington and take his position. So, hey, while we're over there, McDaniel, give A-Chain the ball, give Wright the ball, give Ollie Garden the ball, and we win the game.
Don't let Tua lose the game, is what you're saying.
You know
Perfect. You're right. 100% right. Do not put the ball into her hands.
He got Bin Laden in his pocket. Explosion waiting to happen.
You know he could do it. You know he could do it. Hey, man, it's so good to be back. Croc, it's good to be back with you. LT, it's good to be back, man. That's about it. What you got anything in it? You guys got anything to say before we sign off?
No, man, I was excited about we got some good games, some good football this weekend, man. I'm excited to see NC State and the Hurricanes. See how CJ Daniels, will he come home and have a good time, or are they gonna send him back down to Riley with his legs between his with a loss? So we'll see. I'm excited about that. And
hey, man,
them Seminoles, we'll figure it out.
Do a good job against them Hokies. Because after we win this NC State game, we got the Hokies.
Yeah.
So y'all beat them up a little bit. Have Castellano, little George Jefferson run around a little bit, get them tired, so they'll be tired for us. We appreciate that, dog.
Hey, man,
all depends on who show up.
I hope y'all win. Croc, I'm not going to hate on the Seminoles. I want y'all to win. LT, being here in the bottom for so long since I got drafted, I want your Canes to win. So, hey, hopefully all three state teams can win tomorrow. If not, it's going to be what it's going to be. But as a crew here at the Gridiron Grudge Podcast, we'd like to thank you guys for tuning in, watching us. Be sure you guys catch us again next Friday here at Twin Peaks, 2000 South University Drive here in Davie. If you can't catch us here on location, you can catch us online live at Gridiron Grudge Podcast on Spotify, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Amazon, and Vimeo. On behalf of my guys, LT, Croc, we're going to say goodnight. See y'all. Peace.
All right, see y'all soon, brother. Enjoy yourself, man. Go Nolan.